Tonight's episode of Cocktales with Tiki King is brought to you by Sound Cow. Remember, Sound Cow, he's lost his mind.
Someone is a skeleton that drank too much again and is carrying a crumpled handbill, advertising good intention, sitting in a darkened room, forgetting things that I want to say to you, things that you remind me to say when it's too late to say anything, but like I always do. I swear I'll make it up to you and I'll bring you clouds and monsters, monsters of God. I look up at the stars in the sky, say a little prayer for everyone there, thanking God that you put up with me. Cause sometimes I get stressed and I get depressed. I get dressed and I go to work and hate that life. Bring it home to you, my wife, and like I always do. I swear I'll make it up to you and I'll bring you flowers and monsters, monsters and flowers. Flowers and monsters.
Hey! Here we are. Whoa, that got louder. It's always that good. I do that. You'd think I would learn, but I don't. That's the funny thing about me. There it is. Okay. We want a pleasant level. We don't want it to go away. It's important. Mood music. Always good. Yeah. So here I am. So, we actually did an episode called Not Prepared, in which we were not prepared. But so that's the funny thing is that this week we're slightly prepared. So producer Maggie's here. She's out operating the magic that goes into this whole thing of my digital DNA zooming through the clouds to get to you here on a Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Cocktales with Tiki King, episode 15. 15 weeks we've been at this madness. And 15 weeks from now, it'll be 30. You'll wonder, where has my life gone? And why am I still watching the show? And I'll tell you why, because what else would you do Tuesday night? So here's the thing. So pretty much every week, there's a thing that happens because, so it's Tuesday, and usually Maggie will say, hey, what are you doing for Cocktales with Tiki King? And I say, I'm probably going to drink a lot. She's like, you did that last week? And I'm like, okay, okay, I'll drink a lot, and then I'll make something up. How about that? She's like, that's pretty much the formula for every show. So she said, here's a novel idea. What if you thought about something to do, and thought about something? She said, why don't you talk about something that So I was thinking about it, and I don't have my whiteboard here. I meant to have a whiteboard so that I could illustrate some of these things because they're important. But I thought tonight maybe I would talk a little bit about a theory that I have about cellular proximity and how it relates to the healing process or scarring process, depending on how you look at it. Because I have an idea sort of that what they call, it's like so-called junk DNA, right? Actually, parts of that is address codes for different cells where one cell will give a sort of a chemical handshake to the other cell so that the two of them not only know basically what they're supposed to be doing, but that it also lets each cell through this chemical handshake understand its role regarding the other cell. So say you have traumatic injuries, right? Say a non-traumatic, like a surgical incision versus a traumatic, like an amputation through, say, like a car accident, something like that. So basically, you have your cells, and when the healing process begins, the cells kind of depend on a chemical handshake between each other to understand what they're supposed to be reproducing. Because each cell, as it's being replaced in the body, it's using its own set of instructions. What?
That's not what I meant. He was talking about something else.
Well, okay. Let's think about what do I know? What do I know about?
Talk about booze.
I can do that. So, okay, let's talk about booze. Okay, Boozeketeer roll call. Count off. All right, then all right, Boozeketeers, we're going to talk about booze instead of mitochondrial DNA and all that sort of thing that I think about when my brain is alcohol. But, so, okay. So, this weekend we were in Phoenix, me and the rest of the Boozeketeers. Well, some of them, I know you guys there's ones that aren't with us, but we were there. So we were in Phoenix. We went to the Hula's, very fine tiki bar. We had some great drinks, had scorpions and Mai Tais. And we went to the Undertow. The Undertow was fabulous. The atmosphere was great. It's like you're in the hull of a ship. And we were down there boozing it up. And on the outside, they're fighting and blowing stuff up. And you can see it through the portholes if you look. And it's like, it was the atmosphere was fantastic. But so I was thinking, I've been to a lot of tiki bars because I do that. My hat straight. I'm all sideways. I don't know. In a different way. Maybe I should just turn my head. Make it straight. So tiki bars. So I've been. Actually, I made a little bit of a list here. Tiki bars that I've been to, because I wanted to remind myself not to forget about the things that I won't say. So it turned out there was a bunch of them. And I thought, pretty much each one comes with its own story, and we could be here for days, which is okay with me because I got the bar back here, and I could press on like nails. Which that's a whole other story. But anyway, so there's all these places that I mean, like I said, this weekend, Hula's in Phoenix, the Undertow. I mean, there's also a Bikini, which we didn't go to, but we've heard it's a fabulous tiki bar. Not fabulous in a good way, but fabulous in its own horrendousness, which could be good depending on the mood that you're in. You tell me. But yeah, there's all these ones, and there's a lot of them. Sadly, there's a lot that are gone. The Lilo, I remember going that in San Francisco. That was good. Martini Monkey. Martini Monkey was in the airport, San Jose Airport, a tiki bar. And I would go in and check my luggage, and it was just me and a wallet full of singles, and I would go to the Martini Monkey and just booze it up, and then get on the plane and hope that I made it to wherever I was going. Because at that point I didn't care. Could have gotten on a plane to, who knows? Minnesota. Apparently it's like a mitten. Not Minnesota. They say the people, they go, I live here. They put their hand up like a mitten. I live up here. Anyway, I digress. I've digressed before, but that was it. So Trader Sam's in Disneyland, new tiki bar, but I'll tell you, it works. If you want to ride the actual Matterhorn, you just go to Disneyland, the Trader Sam's, and like 3 or 4 of their drinks, and I'm telling you, you're on Indiana Jones Adventure. Only it's the lobby of a hotel, and you're trying to find your way to the bathroom. You'd be amazed at the things that come at you, saying you're not allowed to go through that door unless you're a cast member. That's another story also. Trader Vic's. I've been to a lot of Trader Vic's. My friend Otto would always tell me when a new Trader Vic's was opening. I'd say, let's go. We'd get in the car and go to Trader Vic's. That's where I met Martin. I think he served me a drink. My slave. Serve me, make me a drink. So, one time we were back before it closed. We were in Beverly Hills. We had been out drinking all night, and we were scruffy. It was terrible. We're like in our ripped up jeans and leather jackets and stuff, and we went into Trader Vic's at Beverly Hills, and it was packed full of people. It's like and 4 people deep at the bar, and everybody's trying to get the bartender's attention. And this waiter comes walking through, you know, making his way through the crowd, and I just said, "Excuse me, could we get a table?" He's like, "Oh, yes, of course. Which table would you like?" And I said, "Oh, something private." Took us into a back room, and they hovered around us and brought us all kinds of appetizers and drinks. It was a fantastic thing. It was I hardly recommend it if it wasn't gone. So I'm not going to recommend it because you'll just go there, and now it's just the lobby, and you can tell them you want a table, but it's not going to do any good because that's all done. But yeah, I'll tell you, Trad'r Nick's. We'd be boozing it up all weekend in LA, and then driving back, Pismo Beach. There used to be a club called, not a club, but a tiki bar restaurant called Trad'r Nick's, and there's still the tiki themed hotel. But Trad'r Nick's there was a tiki bar there, and you'd be driving home going, "Oh God, I can't have maybe one more. Why not?" You'd stop at Trad'r Nick's, have a Mai Tai. You could get a pineapple, half a pineapple filled with fried rice. It was a fantastic thing. So I'm thinking about all these bars. Trader Sam's. So we talked Trader Sam's Disneyland, but Trader Sam's in San Francisco is both awful and beautiful. It's both awful and beautiful. That was where I kind of got started with the whole thing of that's where I really got into tiki's, because you could go into Trader Sam's. You probably still can do this. I don't know. But so you go in there, and if you've never been there, I'll do a little. So you go in, and there's like the bar, and there's bamboo, and each like booth has a bamboo thing on top with a different island. You could like sit. It's like, hey, we're gonna be in Fiji. You know? Be over here in Valley High, whatever. There's like different names over the booths written in bamboo. It was a beautiful thing. I was there one night. Me and Aaron and Turk and Paul there. Somebody's there. But so we're there and we're drinking our drinks. And Aaron at the time had a flintlock pistol. For some reason, he brought with him the pan primer, and we all smoked back then. So we're all in the ashtrays. And so what he thought was a fun thing was he would like act like he was like flicking an ash, but he was actually just pouring gunpowder into the ashtray. And I remember being there one night and flicking my ash, and there's just like 3-foot column of flame, and a big mushroom cloud of smoke rolls up. And over comes the waitress. "You boys need another drink?" Of course, and I was like, I might be in love. This could be it, right here. Any place where you can basically blow shit up, and they ask if you want another drink, that endeared me. I'll tell you. Trader Sam's, yeah, Tonga Room. Now there's, of course, Smuggler's Cove. Martin, he's got a fantastic thing going there, and now New Pagan Idol down in the old days. Actually, the old Tiki Bob's. Turns out they're one of their locales. But all these fantastic tiki bars. But it got me thinking. So here I am. I'm in my own bar, kind of. This is the downtown. Coming to you from beautiful downtown Felton, where the air is a balmy 39 degrees Fahrenheit, of course. Celsius, we'd all be dead. But here we are. We're at the Tiki King bar, and I used to have my own bar in the basement of my house. And it was a wonderful thing. It was called Tiki King's 821 Club, and then the subtext, maybe, I don't know what that's called. So it was Tiki King's 821 Club, the Eternal Twilight. Because you go in there and it was always 5:15. In fact, the clock behind the bar always read 5:15 because, you know what, there's nothing to do. You have some drinks. And no matter what time it was, there's nothing to do. We're going to have some drinks. So it was a beautiful thing, and I'll tell you, the one thing that it was the 821, it was beautiful because my friends were there, and we were having drinks, and it was a good thing. And I have to say that I'm not sure if the decor stands up now. You can see it on my website. You go there, go to the 821 Club. You can see it in its glory. And there are people who have just gone nutty, and they've made these fantastic home tiki bars that are just a thing of beauty, and it's a great thing. And I was there early when there really wasn't a whole lot to work with, and I worked with what I had, but I made a thing that I don't know anyone who ever went there who was disappointed when they left because they were usually drunk. Actually, one of my I don't know if this is a proud moment or if I'm ashamed of the people that I know, but I remember one time we were sitting down there. One of the guys he goes, he had it was actually like a hurricane glass. I'm sure I have one somewhere. A hurricane glass full of Mai Tai. And he's like, there was like half of it left. And he goes, oh, there's no way I can finish this and then drive home. I said, well, do you need a sippy cup? And he said, that'd probably help. So set him up with a sippy cup, and he took it to go, which I made him promise. I said, you're not going to drink that. Don't drink it till you get home, for God's sake. And they towed his car out of the creek later, but he apparently didn't spill any, which is a nice thing. So, so the 821, the Eternal Twilight, we had a drink there that was one of our specialties. It's called the Seafoam Gimlet, and it was invented basically for Aaron. It's one of the Boozeketeers. I don't know if he's out there. If you are, hey, this one's for you, baby. So the Seafoam Gimlet. What happened? We were drinking stuff, and he said, "You know, I really want a gimlet, but I kind of want something tropical." So I'm like, I'm crazy. No, he said, I'm conflicted. I need something. I need a gimlet. I need a tropical drink. Back and forth. There's tropical in my drink. There's gimlet in my peanut butter. You know. So we were trying to figure out what do we do here, and I thought, you wait there, and I went where I already was, so it didn't take very long, which is the beauty of it. So I devised, if you will, the Seafoam Gimlet. Here's the recipe. Read it, learn it, live it. It's on my website, so you don't actually have to learn any of that. But here we go. This is like being in the Eternal Twilight. So should we time travel? We can time travel back there, but I can't promise you'll all be back in time to eat dinner if you were about to eat dinner before you made the mistake of tuning into my show instead. So what do we need? How do we? You're asking me. I hear you. You're saying, Tiki King, make the goddamn drink. Stop espousing nonsense and get down to business. So, alrighty, what do we need? What do we need? We need a shaker. Now we're going to fill that shaker about half full. Cracked ice. I know what you're saying. Tiki King, why do you spill so much ice all over the place? And no one ever listens to you. I said, because it's my bar. And that's the beauty of it. If you have your own bar, you can spill ice. So we're taking a shaker half filled with ice. In there, we're going to put ingredients. What's the main ingredient? Seafoam Gimlet. We're going to go with 2 ounces of fine gin. We're not getting in fights tonight, but I told you, gin, if you need it, you got a warm flask of gin and you need to get in a fight, it's your ally. So we're going to go with 2.5 ounces of Bombay Sapphire. Oh, there we go. Now, a gimlet is inherently gin and lime and a little rock candy syrup. Or gin, Rose's lime, which is already sweetened. So it's basically lime juice and sugar. So you can use that. So I have 2 different recipes. If you go to my website and go to the cocktails section, we have 2 different recipes. One is gin and roses and blue curacao. Or the other one is, if you want to get all fancy, you can go with the gin, fresh lime juice, rock candy syrup, which is basically bar syrup, but a little bit of vanilla, and then the blue curacao. So either way, you're good to go. I'm going to go, the original recipe was roses because, you know, it was. I'm not going to argue with me because I know who will win. That's the beauty of being me, is that I know when I'm right. So, alrighty, we're going with, what did we put in? We put in 2.5 ounces of gin, because I'm upping the recipe because I need to drink one. So, let's try this. Yeah. I'm upping it by 1.5, so there we go. In there goes the roses, which is almost delicious. I'm chugging straight from the bottle if I wanted heartburn. Now, the blue part, the seafoam. All right. We got gin in there. Smell the botanicals. We got gin, we got the roses, and here's the thing. Roses, right? A little bit green. Blue curacao. Oh, and in case you're wondering, this right here, dusty bottle. I love dusty bottles. Not that way though, you perverts. So I actually looked up, and there's an island. This comes from Curacao. And there's a fruit there, and that's where it's. So the island of Curacao, I looked up someone who lives there and how they say it. And they said Curacao. So it's not Caraco, it's not Suricao, it's not Curacao, it's not Caracalaco, it's not Cucacao, or anything else. But that Q with the lips out, Curacao. Say, repeat it with me. Curacao. Not Kurosawa. That's a whole different thing. Curacao. It's blue. It's usually dusty. Buy a bottle. Make a seafoam gimlet. Alrighty. So we're going to put an ounce of that in there. Oh, there we go. Now, here's the thing. If you're making a seafoam gimlet, you're riding the party train. So there's a song that goes along with this, and you have to shake it, and you have to shake it for the duration of this part of the song to get the right amount of dilution. So that's neither too sour nor too sweet, but just right. And it goes like this. You gotta shake it like a train coming. First car is my mama, the second car was my dad, and the third car, Jesus, what do you know what he had? Fourth car, samurai, shopping in the store. Seventh car, party car, come on down and get on board, Brett and Raven, scream and shout, have some fun and run about this party train. Woo-hoo! There we go. We're not ready for a party train. And you don't actually want to use a strainer? You want to crack your glass? Ooh, if that wasn't enough. It's like a swimming pool. Look at that. Oh, now that's a thing of beauty. It's like going home, baby. It's like being there in the 821. Only with less drunks to clean up after. Tonight. I don't know. How many drunks do I count as? That's always the question. How many drunks is Tiki King? That could be up to 5, from what I understand. That's how many times they book me. When I'm in jail, it's usually they book me as 5. But that's only because I want my own room. So there you go. The seafoam gimlet, made as we would have made them if we were making them right now. And we did. Here we are. So there we go. Is there any questions? Or is this just, or am I just going to drink? Oh, Jesus Christ. I have some limes. If you want limes. I meant to bring that out as a prop earlier about the whole thing of limes and rock candy syrup. I'll throw one of those in there too, because now it looks like it's supposed to, it looks like a garnish. That could be a country. Where are you from? Garnish? Really? You do there? Limes. So, oh, good God, the Turk is here. Open the doors. Let loose the ramparts. Whatever that means. The Turk is here, probably to steal my beverage. He's probably going to come in and just take my beverage away and drink it. I know.
Maggie wants a Mai Tai. Maggie gets a Mai Tai.
Woo!
Turk just, okay. Yes. There you go. I'll drink dregs out of my own glass.
All right.
Should I get in the video?
Turk's in here. Look at this. I'm going to go with.
She asked for a Mai
I
Tai.
got a Mai Tai.
And that's what it's like when we go live.
Mai Tai emergency services right here.
Mai Tai. Emergency Mai Tai delivery. Indeed.
When you need it quick. Oh, that is so good.
It takes you back, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm afraid Aaron's going to come walking in. I have to make some more. I mean, I'm not afraid of making more. Don't doubt me. I'll always make more booze. Well, see, now I don't know where to go because now it's a party.
That's right. This could go on for a while.
Woo! Here we go. Okay. All right, Boozeketeer. You're one of the Boozeketeers, you know.
I wasn't aware of that.
Boozeketeer roll call. Turk.
Maggie.
Maggie.
Tiki King.
Tiki King. Sure, you can't hear him, but I'm sure CJ's out there. I don't know if Aaron's out there. I can't see that far without my eyeballs. Because I keep them in my head because they don't get all dusty that way. They don't get as dusty.
Sweet nectar of the gods.
Nectar of the gods. Yes.
It was hard because I was like, well, I'm gonna have to leave in the middle of the video. I won't get to see it.
Well, but now you're
I'm in it.
Now you're part of it, so you've experienced it from the inside.
That's right.
It's kind of like a chili dog. It's best to experience it from the inside rather than pass it on the highway.
I wouldn't. I've never smeared one all over me, so I don't know.
Not all over you.
No, parts.
Places that you kind of have to leave the chili dog out of some places. Yeah. Because otherwise it cries all night. It scratches at the door. Goddamn chili dog again.
Did you bring the cheese?
I know. It's always cheese. You gotta squeeze and the aerosol stuff, which you think would be convenient, they don't like it. Trust me. You gotta poke them with a stick.
We don't gotta. It's just more fun that way.
You don't have to. I'm lying. It is just more fun that way because then they make the sound, which I can't replicate.
And you got chili dog on a stick.
And yeah, which is good if you like that. Are we at what time? What time is it?
I think we've gone over.
26 minutes.
26. Oh, good God, 20. We may be running out of oxygen any moment now. Here in the Tiki King sub. Alrighty. So here you were. They're all. We're here. Here we were. Cocktales with Tiki King, episode 15, proving you never know what's going to happen. So, thanks, Turk.
You're welcome.
Thanks, producer Maggie. Thanks to Julie and Safi, if you're watching. This is what it's like when you're stupid in front of a camera rather than just a microphone. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'm going to give you this is my closing pledge. You all come here every week hoping it'll be good, and I promise you can keep hoping. Cocktales with Tiki King. Go to my website. Go to the other website, tikiking.com, tikiking.info. Go to all the websites. Go to all of them tonight.
Every single one.
All of them. Everyone. Yeah. You can go to Google and just don't put anything in there, and it'll find all the websites for you. Look at them all and report back. Good night. Nice delivery.